Hey villains, welcome back to Villain Tarot. This is your story time reading for today. Story time number 19. Let's get right into it. Alright, so if you're new here, how I do story time is I shuffle the cards, pull 10 cards, lay them down face up so all of us here can see what's going on, what is the story about. All right, and so then I start telling the story, but the last card is left face down, and the last card is the surprise ending. So stick around till the end so you can see how this story is gonna end. All right, let's get a couple more shuffles in, and then we'll see what's going on today in Candyland. All right, there we go. All right, so let's start here and cutting the deck, taking these. Okay, so let's see. All right, let's see. Here's the ending of the story sitting right here. I'm going to take a minute to breathe this story in. I'm going to start telling you the story. Let's get into it. All right, let's get into this story. Okay, we have a story about a young girl named Emily. And Emily recently went through a breakup, and that had her feeling trapped in her past, trapped in her shadow, unable to see the light coming from this situation. She spent a lot of time in this relationship. It wasn't just a couple months thing. It was 8 years. 8 years of fighting. There were good times sprinkled in, but it always seemed like these times got ruined, where she really gave her all. Her heart was stabbed with another sword. And she thought she found her prince charming, a king that wore his heart on his sleeve. So she was reminiscing about this relationship. She gave her all to this person, and this person loved her. But love is not enough, okay? Love is not enough, because guess what? She was giving all of her love to him, and this is what he was doing behind her back. He was the one with the swords. And every time she would give this king another chance, she handed him another sword. And now she was like, I'm taking my swords back. I'm tired of this fighting. I have so much to offer. She wanted to give him more chances, but she knew she needed to take her power back and leave all of this fighting, leave the cheating and the stealing and the lying behind. It was time for her to heal from this connection and this trauma. It was time for her to heal her past, because her future was so bright. And she understood that it was up to her to find fulfillment. Through this trauma in her relationship, it actually helped her see her value. And when she started looking at the positives of this ending, it's when she started to attract new love. But this new love was in a similar position. This new lover had so much potential, and this love that they could share for each other. It was a valuable connection, but it was just so immature, okay? This love still wanted its cake and wanted to eat it too. This new love felt like a fresh start. So what she decided to do, instead of committing to this new love, she decided that she was going to enjoy herself. She was going to have lighthearted connections. So she accepted this new love into her life to being lighthearted. But she did it wrong. She started bringing this new love around her family. She started bringing this new love around her friends and going to parties. And they started spending a lot of time together. They started building a deeper bond, deeper than what she originally had the intention for. While she was building that bond, he wasn't. He was still very childish and playing with everybody in the community. And when she found out that he had other friends like this, it had her in despair. She was like, what? This was not supposed to go like this. I wasn't supposed to get attached. I wasn't supposed to have my heart in this. I wasn't supposed to get stabbed again. I was supposed to get out of this energy. And now here I am, worse off than where I started. She decided to surrender. She knew she can't be half in or half out. She knew she saw a divine connection in this relationship, but she was afraid to commit. And her fear of commitment is what got her back here, because she didn't take the time she needed to heal. What she really desired was this passionate connection. This was part of her journey. And her journey was full of experiences that make her who she is. These are character building experiences that you can't run from. So she couldn't run from herself any longer and said, okay, Spirit, I'm going to surrender and create with this energy, this cup of love that I have. My wand is lit. So let's see how this story ends. Wow. Once she actually spoke her real feelings, once she actually decided to commit to her heart and to this connection, to leave the past behind her and create something new with this new person, it created harmony. She created joy in her present moments by surrendering to the now. That's so beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you on the next one.